Hey, what's going on, guys? Josh from TrailBuilt, and we are back with another awesome spotlight on Mitch's 2007 JKU on 40s and 1-tons. So if you guys are looking for wheels, tires, suspension, make sure and check us out, TrailBuiltOffroad.com. Other than that, make sure and smash that subscribe button so that way you guys can hold on to the ride with us. You ready to go check out Mitch's JKU on 40s? Let's go. All right, guys, so obviously, most notably, when you're looking at the Jeep, you can see right off the bat, 40-inch Toyo Open Country MTs. Now, these MTs are on a set of, these are Pro Comp 97 series. They're the Rock Crawler steel wheels. And if you go to our website, TrailBuiltOffroad.com, looking for these bead locks on there, you're not going to find them, because what Mitch did is went on eBay and found these rock rings and then actually custom welded another inner metal ring on here to basically transform these regular steel Pro Comps into outer beadlock wheel. So pretty ingenious there. And guys, also if you are looking for a set of these Open Country MTs, again, you can find them right on our website, TrailBuiltOffroad.com. And then, of course, guys, to fit these 40-inch Toyos, Mitch had to do some custom suspension work. What he ended up doing is picked up a triple threat Rock Crawler long arm kit and these 5.5-inch, these are dual rate coil springs to give it enough lift to clear the 40-inch tires even when flexing. Now, to keep that front axle under control, to keep those springs in its coil buckets, he had to put some limiting straps on here. So these are wide open design limiting straps on here, but we're gonna give it a flex test later so we can show you guys how much it flexes. And then also, guys, Mitch has had his Jeep since 2010. Originally had just a 2-inch budget boost kit on it, just some coil spacers, and that lasted for about 4 days. And Mitch got hung up on some ice shelves over on Lake Winnebago behind us here, so took that out and then put in a 4-inch zone lift and ran that for a while, and then started breaking the Dana 30 front axle up front, so that had to go. So what he did is he took an 08 Super Duty front Dana 60, swapped it in here. He's got 538 gears, both front and rear, and mechanical lockers, both front and rear as well. So with that, he's also got this Yukon front heavy duty diff cover to keep those rocks at bay. Then obviously 40-inch tires aren't the easiest to turn when you're out on the trail, especially if you get jammed up in some rocks. So what Mitch went ahead and did is he did a PSC hydraulic assist steering conversion on here to help really turn these tires. And then these the drag link on here, the tie rod on here is from Barnes. He also has R-Tech brackets on here and the truss for the front Super Dana 60 on here. So really has it built up quite beefy. Obviously, to clear these 40-inch tires, Mitch has done some custom work here. Not really an add-on, but more of a take-off. So he took the fenders off, and then he did a custom, this is the Raptor liner, like bed liner, sprayed on here to help give it that extra protection. And then these inner fenders here, on both sides, were custom made. And it's kind of cool because they look like they were almost just purchased. And then he has some additional vent holes in here to help the engine breathe a little bit. But I like how clean it looks. It looks like it was actually meant that way. And then, guys, before moving up to the front, Mitch does also have these 14-inch travel. These are Fox shocks with remote reservoirs to help keep that axle under control. Moving up to the front, Mitch has got this custom bumper. Now, he doesn't remember exactly where he got it from because he's had it on there for quite a while, but it definitely helps protect the front end on here. And then he's got the Warn. This is the VR 12,000-pound winch with metal cable on there. Then, of course, Jeep is known to have kind of crappy regular stock headlights, so Mitch went ahead and scrapped those and replaced them with these projector headlights to really help light up the way if you're looking for Bigfoot out on the trail or something. Now you guys can obviously, Mitch definitely uses his JKU off-road. You can see the body scars on here, beauty marks, and then he's got these limb risers to help protect some of that bodywork, but really to help keep that windshield from getting all tore up out on the tight trails with the trees. So from the limb risers, we got these Ace Engineering rock sliders on the side here. And then these are fab, these are also some additional body protection here, help keep those fenders from getting all damaged up. All right guys, so moving on from these OR fab tree protectors here, we got a heavy duty back bumper on here, and Mitch actually pointed out that this was just picked up off of eBay, and it's been holding up really well, really takes a beating. And then for the back axle, guys, Mitch, it was a 14 corporate bolt, which Mitch has done a conversion into the 13 bolt TrailBuilt diff cover on here, so we shaved the bottom part of the 14 bolt off of there. And the nice thing about this TrailBuilt kit is you don't have to shave the ring gear, so if you're worried about that and you want to do a shave kit on your 14 bolt, the TrailBuilt is a good way to go. And then he also has the rock crawler coil springs in the back here. He's got the they're off-brand shocks in the back, but they definitely need replacing, so I've been telling them to go to TrailBuiltOffroad.com, or you can just click the link right above me here to get some new shocks. So one of the things we haven't touched on yet is the drivetrain. So it still has the stock 3.8 liter. It's got a cold air intake, it's got a tune, but other than that, nothing really else done to the engine, transmission, or transfer case. Interior wise, Mitch does have this extra roll bar here that goes from these B-pillars to help hold these 4-point PRP harnesses in here, and then he's got the PRP racing seats to help keep them planted on some of those precarious situations. Other than that, pretty much stock. All right, and then the last thing I can think of, there's a whole laundry list of stuff done to this. So if you guys are wondering what is all done, or if you have any more questions, definitely feel free to let us know in the comments below. There is also Adams drive shafts on here as well. Wanted to make sure to get that in there. But from here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see how this thing flexes. So make sure and stay tuned. Let's see how it does. All right guys, now the part I've been looking forward to since Mitch showed up, the flex test. But guys, before we do the flex test, before we take the measurement here, if you guys haven't already uploaded your rigs to our gallery, make sure and do so. It's TrailBuiltOffroad.com, and then you can just click the little link right above me here. But that way you can put on there what size tires you're running, what size wheels, on what size suspension, and what vehicle it is. So other people looking for wheels, tires, suspension that want to see if they fit or even what they look like on your particular vehicle, you can show that off. But then too, not only that, but you also get to show it off as well. So make sure and check it out, TrailBuiltOffroad.com. All right, with that said, let's check it out, see how we're doing. Now our record, if you guys remembered, was Brad's Escalade, or I should say the Flexalade. So I think that was right around 50 or 52 inches, something like that. And I think we're darn close, but let's check. So my eyes are a little off, but we are at 38.5 inches. So 38.5 inches is our new second place record. So that's pretty awesome. Mitch has definitely done an awesome job getting this thing to perform and flex out on the trails. Pretty cool. All right guys, well that has been another featured rig spotlight, this time on Mitch's 2007 Jeep Wrangler JK. We definitely hope you enjoyed that, guys, and remember, if you are looking for wheels, tires, suspension, accessories for your SUV, Jeep, or off-road rig, make sure and check out our website, TrailBuiltOffroad.com. Other than that, we appreciate all of you for watching. I'm Josh from TrailBuilt, and we'll see you guys back again shortly.